Hey everyone, this is Anthony Vandegrift with Endtime Ministries, and this is Prophecy in the News. Almost every day we can go to the news and we can find a new article or a breaking news story that ties in with a prophecy that we have in our Bible. Well, sometimes it refers to the coming World War III, the Sixth Trumpet War of Revelation chapter 9. And sometimes it fits a more general category, such as the earthquakes in diverse places in Matthew 24. But on a regular basis, we're constantly seeing prophecy fulfilled in our news every day. And today I'd like to talk and spend a little bit of time on a prophecy that you and I refer to as the Middle East Peace Treaty or the Confirmation of the Covenant. The prophecy is found in Daniel chapter 9, verse 27, and it begins by saying, "And he, the Antichrist, shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week." So the Antichrist, with a group of many as a whole, will confirm this covenant. It will be an international peace agreement between the Palestinians and the Israelis, and it will be for 1 week or for 7 years. Now the question is, why is this important to understand in light of what's happening in the news? Well, that's because everything that's being said in the news today is tying right back to this prophecy. Our Secretary of State, John Kerry, is pushing for Middle East peace right now. He is attempting to do everything that he can to achieve peace. He's dealing with the Palestinians, he's dealing with the Israelis, he's trying to get them to come together to negotiate terms and to obtain peace in the Middle East. Now, he's actually said that the window of opportunity for Middle East peace is coming to a close. He thinks that, they're running out of time to get this thing done. He actually said that there's 2 years left for peace to be obtained. And maybe he's done this to kind of pressure the political leaders of the Palestinians and the Israelis to, compromise, come to terms, negotiate, and obtain peace. But a lot of people are saying that what he's trying to do is not the right thing. Some people are saying that, the Palestinians are not going to change their mind because you're pressuring them. You need to wait. You need to let things resolve out in time, just like the Israelis are doing, and then just let peace happen naturally. Don't push it, because a lot of people are saying that by pushing this and saying you've got 2 years to get it done, that he's actually going to create violence and war that he's trying to prevent by obtaining peace. But on the other hand, there's a lot of people saying that, John Kerry's doing the right thing. Zippy Livni is actually backing John Kerry. She's saying that now is the time for Middle East peace. Now's the time. We need to get things done. We need to come to terms, and we need to finish everything. So why is understanding this prophecy so important in the first place? The big reason for this is it's not just a one-and-done prophecy, and let me tell you what I mean by that. For example, the third trumpet, we believe, was Chernobyl. When Chernobyl happened, it fulfilled the prophecy, and then we moved on to the next trumpet. Now, there was somewhat of a lasting effect, because some people say that there are people who are still affected by Chernobyl today, but not in a prophetic sense. When the confirmation of the covenant happens, it's actually going to set a 7-year timeline out for us to be able to follow. When this happens, we're going to have a two-state solution between the Palestinians and the Israelis. We even have an example of that in the book of Revelation. In chapter number 11, verses 1 through 2, John, the writer of the book of Revelation, was told to measure the temple, but not to measure the outer court of the temple, because that would be trodden down to the Gentiles for 42 months. So we see a division on the Temple Mount where we have the Israelis and we have the Palestinians. So this is going to happen, and it's just a matter of time before it does. And when it does happen, we're going to have the 70 years to the Battle of Armageddon. In the midst of that 70-year period, we're going to have the event known as the Abomination of Desolation. Now, this is the event when the Antichrist is going to stand in the temple and proclaim to be God. He's going to confess to be the authority and the global leader, basically, is what he's going to do. And once that happens, then will be great tribulation. All the Jews that are in Judea, because of the two-state solution, are going to have to flee to the mountains, because great tribulation is coming and they have to get out of there. And after that 3.5-year period of tribulation, we finally concluded the Battle of Armageddon. And some point during the Battle of Armageddon, our God, Jesus Christ, is going to come back, conclude the battle, and set up his kingdom on this earth for 1,000 years. So when this confirmation of the covenant takes place, we're going to have a timeline, and we're going to be able to track every event that's going to take place up to the second coming of Jesus Christ. So it's something that's happening in our news. Could it happen in the next 2 years? It's possible. but we have to just wait and see how things are going to happen and how things play out in God's time. So let's keep an eye on it. I wanted you to be aware of that. Thank you for watching today. I'm Anthony Vandegrift with Endtime Ministries, and this has been your prophecy in the news.